Well, hello, my friendly shoppers, and welcome back. This is Gina's Shopping Life, and I am Gina, and shopping is what I love to do. And today we are heading back to Costco Wholesale. Now, this Costco is a new location for me. It is located in Corona, California, right off the 91 freeway. Very easy to get to, so I was definitely appreciative of that. This store has such a unique layout, so let's go ahead and venture in and see what we can find. I mean, of course, we're already hitting the chips. We have Super Bowl weekend coming up. There's so much coming up, and so I think that's such a good place to place them. Now, these mixed nuts, ooh, I mean, are these a little spicy? You had me at Ola. Yeah, those look so tasty. And for $9.89, that was a pretty good size bag too. Now, if you are returning, thank you so much. And I appreciate all my viewers, all my subscribers. But if you have viewed me before and you have not hit that subscribe button, oh, please do so. It's such a small gesture, but it has such a huge impact on my channel. And like I said, but I definitely do appreciate all of you coming through here. And I do hope you enjoyed this video, because you know what, we had fun making it as well. Now, this store, like I said, had a unique layout. Right when you walk in, they're giving you the chips, they are giving you the vodka. They are ready to party here. And like I said, you see these Kirkland Vodkas, we all know that Kirkland will definitely cover a more expensive brand. So I don't know if that's covering Grey Goose, but it'd be interesting to see what they are covering. Now, like I said, here are the hard seltzers. It is a Kirkland brand, and you know it's covering another one because that's what they do. They do that to make it cheaper, and it's like good for them. I have tried a lot of different Kirkland liquors. Very good. So definitely don't let that Kirkland name, don't let it distract you at all. And it's not generic. It's just kind of what Costco does, so they can offer their members a little bit of a lower price. Now, of course, like I said, we have the big game coming up. It's such a good excuse to buy a new TV if you need one. And for $3.99, you kind of get that HD TV. Costco does have some of the best prices as well. Now, this was a new product, the Godiva, these chocolate domes. I mean, 3 layers. That sounds absolutely delicious. This was a good size too, and I love the purple box. This was for $9.99. It was on sale, it's about $3 off. Now, we've seen these. Should be in a lot of the other stores because that Godiva chocolate is our membership sale. So you see it in the coupon book too. But like I said, they have a lot of their liquor up front. And they are not afraid to push it. Now, their liquor signs, they need to make that font just a little bit bigger, because it's like, okay, what is it? Try to see. We gotta make it a little bit bigger, please. Now, the Prosecco for $6.89. That's actually a pretty good price. And like I said, you got these floodlights here. Ooh, and those are so nice to have, because then you don't have to worry about turning on the lights. We have some of those in our backyard, but I don't have to make sure I'm turning on the light. I just walk back there and it's going to turn on too. Now, this Kohler, that looks like a really nice feature for the shower. It's a 3-in-1. Ooh, one of these days we are going to be redoing our shower, and that is quite interesting, but I can't decide what we want. We want like the rainfall. There's so many decisions when it comes to that. Now, if you were in need of a new garbage disposal, here you go. $79.99 is actually not a bad price too. We've seen the command hooks. These are now on sale. This is always a good time to kind of stock up on these things. I like these. I like using these for the holidays. And look at this, the claw. Let's check this out. Now, these are on sale. The Drywall picture hangers. I tell you, there's so much stuff that you can use. Look at that, $9.99. It's actually not bad because I like it's a different set. So for all your different pictures too. Now, here we go, the Venus. Now, I've purchased this before. I actually like these razors, but I'm not too much into the disposable razors. Those are $24.99. But if you travel, if that works for you, that's actually a really good price too. Now, these filters are on sale for $29.99. It is definitely for the coupon members. I just wish they had more sizes because they did not have our size for our house. And this Thule Coffee, now I did not see this at my local Costco. It's on sale for $34.99. So, I'm a little offended. I'm going to have to talk to the manager. I'm just teasing. But it was fun to find it at another Costco. Now, of course, the Starbucks. Now, the K-Cups at Costco, I always recommend, it's definitely a buy. They are probably one of the best prices too. And look at this. So we have the Pike's Place, the French now the French roast. Now these are also on sale at the Sam's Club, but Sam's Club has them $2 more, so this is definitely a good value. Of course, I have recommended the Orgain protein drinks. Absolutely such a great price, and this store got picked over. Now here's something I have not seen: the COVID test. I know a lot of people were looking for these. And now this said it has 5. Now I have read the reviews that a lot of people said just assume it's 4 because one is missing like a vial. There's always a part missing. And so, like I said, I was really surprised because I know a lot of places have been sold out too. They were $34.99, so which was a lot cheaper than a lot of places I've seen too. Now, for the low price of $140, my goodness. Look at that. It's just a box of roses. So my husband is with me here, and I told him a no. That it's a fancy box, and the gesture is really nice, but I like a value. Like, I prefer these. $34.99. Nice variety of flowers. Not saying those roses aren't beautiful, but for that price, yikes. Now, these hydration multipliers, look at that. So there's, the way you want to look into these, because there's different ones too. So they're $34.99. There are 24 in these, but like I said, there's different flavors and they have different. So like that was electric light. This one was an energy drink mix. So this one had caffeine in it too. And this one was on sale for $22.99. So they're different products. They're the same thing, but different, if that makes any sense. This one had vitamin C. So the energy, like the green drink, had caffeine, some B vitamins, but this one has, this is $28.99. Had a little bit more vitamin C. So you definitely want to kind of double check for those ingredients on those bags too. Turmeric. My goodness, this stuff is so good for you. But there's so many varieties, and I was trying to look do you put this? Did not look like a spice. Like you just mix it with your food, or so. I wasn't sure about that. Now, I like these thermometers, and I am so happy that, look at, they're only $21.99. These used to be so much money. And these are the quick, our one we had, I think we had it since before my daughter was born. And where you have to kind of press it up to the forehead. And then this one, you just kind of could tell. And it's such a good thing to have around the house. Now, toothbrushes, boy, just like everything else, toothbrushes are going up too. So if you like these Oral-B toothbrushes, I mean, you get this whole pack for $9.99. That is such a good deal, and that is definitely a coupon special as well. But it was so funny because when I did a video last week, our store did not have those. So, Now, this organic bean dip, if you like, the Fritos, you know what I mean? The Fritos and the Frito dip. Now, here's the organic version, $8.99. Ooh, that was interesting. I may have to grab those one day. Now, like I said, this store has some unique things that we have never seen, in a Costco. That Miso Ramen for $7.29. That looked really interesting. We are definitely going to be returning back to this one too. The pho for $11.99. Now, is that pho in a cup? Like a cup of noodles? And of course, I'd love to check out the shoes, these Hunter shoes for $80. These shoes are not cheap at other stores, so that's definitely the better price. And those are good to kind of like, for rain boots, but a little over my price range that I want to spend right now. Now, these were interesting. I have not seen at these Costco's, and they look just like comfy slide. You kind of have that nice little fuzzies inside. They were $14.99, so not too bad. Like that. It's almost like, to me, almost like my mother would call that like a house slipper. And so they had them in black. They had a lot of sizes too. And so, I mean, look at that. They had them stacked up. And then they also had another color too. So they had a little bit more of this khaki brown as well. Like I said, you don't have to tie. You can just slip right in and walk. But to keep your toesies nice and cozy. Now, so we did a Walmart video where one of those was $7.48. Look at that. So you get two of them for even less. Well, no, not even less, but you know what I mean. It's not, if you bought two at Walmart, it would cost way more than these two. And they were recommended that there's some of the best sauce, so we're gonna definitely have to try that. This coconut palm sugar. Look at this big container. It was organic for $13.99. That was actually a pretty good price too. It's amazing what they could do with coconut now. Coconut flour, the sugar, so much. Now, we have never seen these before. It's like a protein coffee for $19.59. They were doing samples like right behind me, but they were not doing samples of that too. But I know Costco the return, so if we didn't like it, we could definitely return it too. Maybe next time. This honey walnut shrimp, if you've had that, let me know. That looked so tasty. Now, I have seen this at Sam's Club. I have not seen this at Costco. It's the Valentine's Ding Dongs. And you know what? These were even cheaper than Sam's Club. Sam's Club had them for $8.89. These are $7.99. Okay, you save, less than $1, but still, those are good Valentines. We got those, and we're going to pass those out on Monday, too. And, my husband says, it's about time they put the Twinkies and Cupcakes together. And for $7.89, my goodness, when I was a kid, I would have loved that box. I've been begging my mom for them. Now, this Keto Trail mix, this looked so tasty. Look at the coconut in there. Okay, it is heavy, and so I'm trying to hold it. But it looks like I see macadamia nuts, almonds. Ooh, that looks so tasty. I cannot wait till I can eat nuts again, because I am going to buy all these fun trail mixes. But like I said, those big chunks of coconut, ooh, those sounded good. Now look at this, even Oreo packs, the confetti. I haven't seen these at another Costco too. $11.99. Yeah, they got fun little treats. And even these Rice Krispie treats. Now, I don't really buy this stuff, but if you do, here you go, 60 of them. For $11.99. That is actually a really good price too. And you get a little multiple, for what the kids like. Here is a variety pack of these. Ooh, I love Nutter Butters. Ooh, those are some of my favorites. $10.99. Now, the mulatto cookies for $9.99. Now, I mentioned before, my family is with me. My daughter got so excited, and she grabbed one. So I told her, because we didn't have a cart, because I wasn't really planning on buying that much. And like I said, my husband likes these, but he likes the bigger cookie. But for $10.19, it's actually a really good price, because these cookies do get a little bit pricey too. Because for 5 of them, they're $5.99 at Walmart and at Target too. All right, if you like this finish, the Max tablets, 125 tablets, you can see they're selling down. They're $15.89, but you see the star. That asterisk star means it's going away too. You could almost call it the Death Star as well. My little Star Wars terminology in there. Now, this Pellegrino. Ooh, I love this stuff. I absolutely do. Like, it's get you 24 of those, because this could get a little pricey. Some of these sparkling waters, they do. But this one was, okay, I'm going to have to climb this at $13.99. Not bad. And it's on sale too. Like I said, even though it's on sale, you may not find it at all Costco's too. Like, I've never seen fresh pet food at Costco. This is the first time that I have seen this here. Now, I don't have dogs, but if you do and this is what you like, definitely want to check that out. So like I said, you have the big game coming. Here's drumsticks, $2.49 for a pound. That is quite a bit. And look at that, $16.48. It's just ready. You can put it in your air fryer, put it on your grill, wherever, however you want to cook them. And okay, so my husband and I are talking about this organic ground beef, 1989. When we first started buying it years ago, it was like 10 bucks. Now it's like double in price. I know I sound like the parent when I talk about gas used to be 25 cents. And like I said, $18.99, the filet mignons, that is a good price. Look at it, was all 4 of those for $43. It's like $30 to $40 even in a restaurant too. So for 4 of them, yum. The tri-tip, I do like Costco's meats too. So I do get, once in a while, I do get the filet mignon and the tri-tip too. The tri-tip is probably one of our number one that we get because I like having them. I like buying the 2, put one in the freezer and one in the crock pot. Now, if you're really fancy and you want to do lobster tails, look at that. Look how many lobster tails there are. $80. But you know, when you go to a restaurant, lobster's not cheap either. I mean, look how many of them. You get that is quite a good number. That's a dinner party right there. And so, and like, here we go. Here's the ribs. You ready for your Sunday barbecues, the big game barbecues, just, you know, having fun. $30. Look at that. That is quite a bit. And they're seasoned already too, so which is nice. And like I said, if you got a piece of meat and you wanted to return it, I'm not highly suggesting it, but like I said, I have seen it. I've seen the meat being returned. Now, these seasoned tri-tips is $23. Absolutely really good too. Costco does have a really good price on meats, in my opinion. And especially like the area we're at, I've seen it for a lot more. Now, these velvet cupcakes, woo, look, there's only 3 left. I wonder. Now, of course, they got the chocolate cupcakes. Yum, yeah, but these are massive. These are not regular size cupcakes. And like I said, but for $7.99, it's a pretty good price too. Now they got their Valentine's cakes. Look at that. They're just getting ready for you. And look at those. Those are $15.99. These are those chocolate like tuxedo cakes. Those are so tasty. Now, Dom Perignon, $179.99. We were tempted because they had a 2010 year. There, you want to look at the year. Okay, so that was a 2010. The other 2 were 2012. And it's a big deal because our daughter was born in that year. And so we was really looking for it. But I was not. Oh, my little frugal self said, oh, let's just wait. I don't want to spend $180 for wine because I wanted to save it till when she graduates high school. But it's not like she could drink that. It's for my husband and I, definitely. But who knows? A nice celebration, but it's a great year too. Now here's the Blue Label. They had some liquors that we have not seen before. Look at this tequila bottle. Look how fancy that was for $40. So we always we have a little bar. And, you know, we like to add some things to it. Sometimes some of these bottles are too pretty to open. So we try not to do that. And because I have friends who have like wine, they don't, we are guilty of that. I will admit we do have a couple of wine. We have a port wine from the 80s that we have not opened yet. So, but now here's something we have not seen at Costco. It's a barn door. How cool is that? It comes with the hardware. Look how that, $219. I was telling my husband, I go, oh, we should get this now, but then we're ready to do our bathroom. And he's just like looking at me like, we're not buying this now. Because I would have put a barn door over a bathroom, but it's once it's remodeled too. So that's a domino effect. That is a little ways away. Now, if you're looking to have some fun, look at this foosball table. It's got cup holders now. I had one when I was younger. It was not $4.19, but I mean, for $4.19 you get cup holders. But it was a really nice looking one too. These wagons is good to have. If you're going to the beach, if you have a Girl Scout, we used ours a lot when our daughter was in Girl Scouts selling cookies. That wagon held a lot. Now, the sharper image power percussion. This thing was heavy. This is heavy duty. Look at all the attachments. It's on sale for $64.99. That is such a good price too, because they're normally like a $85 too. Now, there's supposed to be a bidet that was on sale. I cannot find it, and I still cannot find it. It's $3.19. That's not it. And I couldn't find it there either. So these towels, $7.99. They're good towels, but I'm going to tell you, the first time you wash them, okay, the first 10 times you wash them alone. That gray stuff got everywhere. And I accidentally washed them with a couple of white towels. No, that was such a mistake. And so, like I said, they do defuzz, but like I said, we've had them for a few months now, so we can mix them up with our other towels, but just kind of forewarned. And all right, what do we have here? For $129, we have a set of knives. And now this thing, look at this. Okay, I've shown this in a video of probably about over a month ago, and I like these thin. They're $11.97. They got the asterisk, meaning that they're going to go away. But you know what? I would have bought these, but then my husband's right behind me telling me I didn't need those. He goes, it doesn't match anything, and you have so many serving items, you don't need those. It's just like, wait, what? Okay, maybe it's not a good idea for you to come with me on these trips. All right, now, have you watched QVC? I used to be a huge QVC person. $4.97, it means it's on clearance. There is a brand called Temptations, and we've ordered some. We actually really like it. That's what this brand reminds me of, the Temptation sets. And now, of course, this is way cheaper than QVC, and you probably a better return policy too. But my husband told me and reminded me that I have a QVC set. Now, $26.99. These are good. These are fresh produce keepers. Here's a good thing about it, because they have kind of like this little drip at the bottom like that, so it keeps everything, it keeps it a little bit moist but also not wet too, if that makes any sense. So if you do the vinegar rinse with your fruits and vegetables, that's going to kill the bacteria, but also it's going to keep them lasting a lot longer. This is the way to go too. Now, sometimes they're a little bit better if they have a vent, so you want to look out for that, but that will do for the moment. This ceramic flat iron was $49.99. This was such a good price. Some of these flat irons could really get pricey, but it's good to have a good one on your hair, because if not, they could fry your hair up, and you definitely don't want that. I have wavy hair, so I do straighten it, because it doesn't curl. Like, one side will do one thing and one side will do another, so I have to use that. Now, the steam and iron, I love these things. This was a massive one. This is a big box. These I hate ironing. I will be perfectly honest. I do not like to iron. My husband does, believe it or not. So we have a regular iron, but I use the steam iron, and I like it because I can just hang something up and just do it on the hanger too. And it's only for $40, so that is definitely a good price. This lamp, I have shown this lamp in the past. I really like the lamp. It was $34.99. Of course, my husband told me I did not need that lamp. And you know what? If you want to be comfy, look at this. It's cordless. Look at that. Just stick that anywhere you are. You could get relaxed. I mean, this is definitely talking about treating yourself. Absolutely. For $79.99, that is a perfect price. And everybody, thank you for coming along to this Costco. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.